So, we are back again, and we are talking about a second video about update number 15 for the M1 from Monstatek, the multi-tool that's going to compete with Flipper Zero. So, back then, not so long ago, when update 15 came out, it's 14 days ago, they gave us this. And now, there's been some feedback from the team itself, and that feedback can be found here in the comment track. And this is what I actually wanted to talk about, is that other than, people, some of them, not, it is wrong to say people, because that kind of is talking about everyone, and it's not everyone. Many people backed this project, and I don't know how many actually wants a refund, but I guess it's 20%, maybe even less. I don't know, maybe 10% or 5%. I don't know at all. We only see like 5 or 6 people right now, but it's a thing. Anyways, the feedback is a guy here saying that we're overdue for progress report. Part of this delay is due to our cautious of expenses. I see no correlation one has to do with one another. Added expenses to technical or on finances, it prevents keeping backers in the loop. So what he's probably referring to is that he wants to be kept in the loop. We all do, and the response from Sophie is kind of a phase we've seen before. Like, we apologize if there's been any misunderstanding regarding the delay in progress update. I want to say it's quite difficult to there's nothing to misunderstand. The problem is that you haven't given that an update for a long time. The original was like now, this month, it should be shipping, right? To clarify, our earlier explanation about expenses refers to the cost associated with creating videos and other public-faced materials which could require which would require hiring additional marketing staff or contracting with third-party firms. At this stage, our focus remains almost solely on development. So, there's so many things Sophie is saying here. Sophie is explaining that there are expenses associated with creating videos because they need to hire additional staff. I understand that if you want to be professional and you want to have a only and solely staff doing marketing stuff, then this is true. But what people are asking is you guys taking your freaking phone, I'm sorry, but it's that easy. Press the record button and that's it, But it's hard to say something positive, but this to me is like, so let's continue, right? So we have another one here. I understand delays, even though I wish they did not cure, but I'm glad I didn't hold my breath on the part 2. So Sophie H is then saying, we appreciate your patience. We're still on track to release part 2 on the update this month, and we'll share it as soon as ready. Great, it's great they want to share it this month, but there's just many thoughts to this, because whenever you guys, I'm talking to Monstatek right now, as I always usually am, is that you release your overall updates, 15, 14, so on, like every 20, 30 days, sometimes 40 days. So soon, is that 20 days, and it just seems like another 15.2 update or one. I don't know, but really happy to get it. It's just, you guys must take is not really doing your part in keeping backers into the loop. A lot of excuses. A lot of excuses. That is true. So I don't really feel this is a good thing. So why can't you send me a prototype that I see you have already before the thing is outdated tech? Okay, so there's a bagger asking for that. And Sophie is saying, unfortunately, prototypes, while functional, are not finalized for production and not subject to regulatory standards. Devices shipped to backers must comply with these standards. Additionally, our initial and beta prototypes use development or test firmware. Okay, so there are two things here. First of all, the prototype is a prototype and prototype's not shipped, so that's not for sale. I depending on how you're gonna do it, and some people do create a somewhat prototype you can get like on Tindy or something like that, and the other projects did that, not to mention anyone, but they did it, but they M1 chose not to. Devices shipped to backers must comply with these standards. Additionally, our initial and beta prototype use development or test firmware. Okay, so that's fair. It's a fair comment. This is actually a fair, okay comment. I understand it, so that's true. So we're gonna scroll through and load all of them and see if we're gonna find any more replies that's gonna give us any, more hints. And this is what this video is all about, is to see what they actually say now to the backers. So there's no more. So we have 3 comments, and it does seem like that she only replies to the things that are written. Well, we got super baggers, this one and that one and that one, but it does seem like they choose only to reply to the things that are like most relevant for them. I'm not really sure if that answers any questions at all, but I want to say, Monstatek, you gotta do better. You got 11,189 backers for $1.3 million. That's a lot of money. I don't want to hear or listen to any more excuses about expenses for pressing a button on a phone and just recording the things you see, posting it to us. It's that easy. I don't make these kind of excuses anymore. I'm gonna begin looking at this a bit different now, because I wanna be positive. I wanna believe this, but I just not really sure if it's coming out or not. It feel like you guys are only posting what you're gonna post. If the post you're gonna post the update to post 15 this month is gonna be as bad, I want to say crappy, as the other ones you released, it's gonna backfire right onto you guys. All the backers will be really unsatisfied. The only thing backers can do, including myself, is just to say, well, we tried. So anyways, this video is ending now, and I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts and updates on this unit. If you don't have it, this is for backers only, so it's only the update that backers can see, but I want to make it transparent so that everyone can see what's going on at Monstatek and how it responds back to backers. Have a really nice day, and see you out there.